Well, sad news for Oakland residents. In-N-Out Burger near the airport is closing due to rampant crime. Let's check it out.
Now to Oakland, where concerns about crime at their only In-N-Out right by the airport has caused the company to decide to close the location for good. In-N-Out is just the latest in a long line of businesses that have shut down in the last year, citing crime as a driving factor. Customers and workers we spoke to today tell our Dial In they are angry about the closure, but not surprised.
The drive-through line at this Oakland In-N-Out is always very long. The company made it very clear this is a very busy and profitable location. They say the issue is crime and safety. Dozens of cars inching along the drive-through line and plenty more people inside the dining room, including loyal customer Jan Bundy.
First time I tasted one of their burgers, I was like, oh my God.
The lifelong East Oakland resident comes at least twice a week. He's well aware of the car break-ins in the parking lot. There are warning signs in front of In-N-Out and throughout the lot. He witnessed thieves breaking into a car next to him.
They have, weapons. So you don't want to run up and be no hero.
Less than 2 months ago, it happened to his truck when he ate inside.
They was trying to steal my vehicle, but I had a kill switch on it they didn't know about. So they couldn't get the vehicle, but they took all my belongings out.
The damage cost him about $500. Now his partner stays in the truck while he orders inside. That's why he's not surprised In-N-Out is shutting down.
And that's still pretty scary itself right there, because his partner is staying inside the truck. They could just point a gun at her and tell her to get out of the truck. And I mean, I don't know. It's crazy you have to live this way.
The Oakland location.
It's really a sad moment.
Definitely frustrated, because if it's not In-N-Out, it's going to be something else tomorrow.
These are people's jobs, and it's essential to have jobs so we can spend money, in the community.
The San Francisco Chronicle reports since 2019, police have recorded over 1,300 incidents in and around the fast food restaurant, more than any other location in Oakland. Most of the reported incidents were car break.
Ooh, that is a lot. 1,300 around that restaurant. It's crazy.
Against targeting visitors coming through Oakland Airport. Employees tell me they've seen armed robberies of customers as well.
It's terrifying because it also puts us in danger.
This In-N-Out worker says thieves stay away when officers patrol the lot, but they're only here for a few hours a day.
They just look around all the time, and then they see PD leaves for a second, and then that's when they take the chance.
In-N-Out released a statement that reads in part, despite taking repeated steps to create safer conditions, our customers and associates are regularly victimized by car break-ins, property damage, thefts, and armed robberies. We cannot ask them to visit or work in an unsafe environment.
We are in a state of emergency. We are in the state of emergency. Should it have to take a declaration to deliver when we're living this? My district has been in crisis.
Councilwoman Treva Reed represents the area. She's been calling on the city council and Mayor Sheng Tao to provide more police resources, but says she has gotten very little support.
The Oakland Airport, the Hagenberger 98th area corridor is a gateway into the East Bay, and we have got to invest more and have dedicated
See, I don't know where she stands, Democrat, Republican, but she understands that crime is a big issue. She understands the importance of having law enforcement in these areas. She gets that.
regional, statewide collaboration on how we are going to support and strengthen that corridor.
Starbucks in the same lot shut down late last year. Raising Cane's is doing drive-through only to prevent car break-ins. In-N-Out says its last day will be on March 24th.
This is the worst it has ever been.
The company says the workers here will be given the option to transfer to other nearby In-N-Out restaurants.
Now to Oakland.
That's pretty sad that Starbucks even closed, and Raising Cane's is only doing, they're not doing dining because of this crime issue. Now, we're going to get into a little bit more of what the people of Oakland have to say about this nonsense.
Much crime. That is why In-N-Out Burger is closing its location by the Oakland airport. They claim while the store makes money, it's no longer safe for customers or employees. Our customers and associates are regularly victimized by car break-ins, property damage, theft, and armed robberies, the company said in a statement.
I think it's just very sad that we've essentially forced a business to close because of crime, and that somehow nothing can be done about that.
He's not wrong. I mean, look, we have to close this place. But you tell me that there is nothing that can be done about this. You just have to close the business. It's ludicrous.
Nick Ozier went to pick up his relative Ellen at the Oakland airport. In-N-Out Burger on Hagenberger is sometimes a planned stop.
I have friends who look forward to coming to the Oakland airport because it provides them with an opportunity to stop at In-N-Out.
It's a little sad to hear that there's that much crime, that a business has to close.
According to Oakland police data, burglaries in this region of the city rose substantially since 2019. Robberies also increased. OPD says they added 2 foot patrols to that region in the last few months, and some of the crime started to trend downward. Whether going to or from the Oakland airport, it's common for people to stop at that In-N-Out Burger. These waves of crime have forced even the airport to take their own safety precautions. At the rental car lot, a sign telling people to hide their valuables. The Oakland airport says thieves target rental cars. Workers here say break-ins are common. How often would you say?
Oh, almost maybe every week, sometimes 4 times in one day.
A robbery once made Nick fear for his life.
I've been robbed at gunpoint.
Oh man, sorry.
And it's chilling.
He doesn't want anyone else to go through what he did. He hopes the city can come up with solutions to make this area safe for everyone. In Oakland, Ryan Curry, ABC 7 News.
I mean, that's all you can ask for from your leaders is provide a safe place for us to live. We can talk about the other things, the other issues, another day. But first and foremost, we must be safe where we live. No matter what side of the aisle that you're on, safety is a top priority. Now, Oakland has gone almost a year without a police chief. This is crazy. Check this out.
Reports of certain violent crimes in Oakland continue to rise as the city nears 1 full year without a police chief.
New data analyzed by the ABC 7 News I-Team shows the reality on the streets with renewed calls for the mayor to declare a state of emergency.
I-Team reporter Stephanie Sierra is here now with those details. Steph.
Yes, it is getting worse. After the loss of Oakland officer Tuan Lay last week, the new year in Oakland has already started off to be a violent one as police are investigating a deadly shooting during a sideshow. So tonight we're putting all the latest crime data in context for you as the mayor is urged to declare a state of emergency.
As Oakland is nearing a full year without a police chief, certain violent crime and property crime is rising. New data analyzed by the ABC 7 News I-Team and released in the latest citywide crime report as of late December show robberies are up 38% from 2022. But when compared over the last decade, are actually down slightly. Burglaries are up 23% and motor vehicle thefts are up 44%. Both stand out to be at the highest rate
I mean, that's just inexcusable.
we've seen since 2013. Burglaries towering over the last spike seen in 2019, with nearly 15,000 reported to more than 17,000 reported in 2023. And motor vehicle thefts steadily rising since 2020. As for homicides, there were 92 in 2013, and that went up to 126 last year. All of this comes as residents demand a state of emergency.
It's just chaos. And the city of Oakland just cannot afford the chaos.
Retired Alameda County Judge Brenda Harbin Forte was removed from the Oakland Police Commission by Mayor Shane Towle. She says a year without a police chief is unacceptable.
I like to say that this mayor has blood on her hands, and we just can't afford to have her in office any longer.
In September, Mayor Towle said she would declare a state of emergency if a new police chief is not selected by the end of the year. Instead, last week she rejected the 3 recommendations made by the Police Commission, delaying the process until March.
It's been just lazy.
Unbelievable. So she was pushing for she would have liked to have a new police chief by the end of the year and rejected 3 recommendations, delaying the process. She's absolutely right when she said she has blood on her hands because she is slowing this process down, allowing for more crime to happen in the city, more people to get killed, robbed, businesses to close. It's a bunch of BS.
And a lack of urgency to get a new police chief to restore public safety to Oakland.
Seneca Scott, the executive director for Neighbors Together Oakland, who's also pushing to recall the mayor, says the delay in the search is costing taxpayers.
Our mayor spent over $100,000 on consultants over this process, which has only continuously been delayed.
The I-Team asked the mayor's office how much money was spent on consultant fees for the ongoing search for a police chief, but we're still waiting to hear back.
Now, speaking of cost, Oakland is also ranked as one of the U.S. cities with the highest cost of crime per capita. According to a recent report analyzing FBI crime data, Oakland is ranked 12th on the list with an average per capita crime cost of more than $5,700. Now, that's higher than both Philadelphia and Atlanta. So,
which are both bigger cities.
Exactly.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. She needs to be recalled. People need to stop voting for these people. Because you have things like this that happen. She doesn't care about the people of Oakland, and it's her job to keep everybody safe. It is her job, first and foremost, to keep everybody safe, and she has failed on that job. Voters of Oakland, please wake up. Get this woman out of here, out of there, and get it so you can get a new police chief in, someone who actually cares about law and order and the citizens of Oakland. All right, guys, thanks for listening. Like and subscribe. See you next time. Thank you. Take care.